There's 4 separate regulated rights that you need. One is degree awarding powers, one is university title, one is the right to access student funding, and the 4th one is the right to bring in international students in Tier 4. Wind up a Royal Charter Corporation, it's uncertain law, and at Cardiff University, obviously in the 70s almost went past, and when they started looking at the power of a bank or other creditor to wind up an institution, it's certainly not obvious. But the problem is that certainly if they're not-for-profit in the charities sector, they have to support their own charitable objects. So charitable objects are for yourself, it's not to support another institution. So the question is, how would it support its own charitable objects to actually save another institution?
Nevertheless, the headwinds are definitely there, and I've been thinking for a number of years that they would be coming for a number of reasons, whether it's cost driven, whether it's competition, whether it's regulatory. They are there, and they will only get worse. H institutions aren't at the same point on the decline curve as FE institutions.
The sector perhaps escaping some of the worst of austerity, but we do need to remember that the introduction of fees, what did come along with the removal of most or the majority of public funding for universities, and the removal of capital funding as well. I think a number of institutions still have quite ambitious growth plans.
But also employers and employers' needs, and I touched earlier on the 4th industrial revolution, the change in skill sets that we're going to need, changing expectations of all of the stakeholders around higher education. Are universities keeping pace in terms of the offer for what employers and what students need?